socialists just aren't good at capitalizing. Socialists, we need to capitalize on our wins in Iowa, New Hampshire, and Nevada, the battle-born state. Live free or die. So we didn't hit the iron when it was hot, like the establishment did. Joe Biden won one of those 4 elections, and now he's going to take this whole fucking thing. Bernie was going to take it by 200, and now he's down 200 or 300. This is insanity. Bernie is on the ropes. Bernie is on the edge. This is about the end of Bernie's campaign. How much longer do you think the American people are going to, basically as long as Bernie keeps going, I'll keep going on with Bernie. As long as Bernie's still in it to win it, then I'll keep going on with him. But if he, the next 2 major election clusters, there's one on March 10th and I think March 17th. There's one every week. And then there's a debate on March 15th in Arizona. So we'll see if Tulsi actually gets up on the debate stage. They let Bloomberg, but, not Tulsi. She's been there the whole damn time. I hope Tulsi stays in there till the very end. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Why don't y'all show some solidarity to Tulsi like Tulsi did for Bernie Sanders? So that's the 11th debate, but that's after March 10th. So we're going to have one cluster of elections and then another cluster of elections. Now, the old rules, don't apply. But if, how much longer do you think people are going to side with Bernie Sanders if it looks like Joe Biden is running away with this thing? Before it was Bernie going to run away with this thing, now it's Joe. And remember, they're going to let the rules play out, right? No plurality, so somebody's got to win a majority of these things. So as long as we could deny Joe Biden the majority of the delegates, then we could get a brokered convention, and then we could get, our guy in there, or maybe get Oprah in there, or somebody else. So March 10th, I'm looking forward. Look forward. You need to crystallize your perspective. You got the debate, but that's past March 10th. March 10th, there's 6 states that are up and 365 delegates that are up. And so he's got to win this cluster, and he's got to win the next cluster. It doesn't matter if it's by 1 or 100. He's got to win it. He's got to win it. And when he says, okay, we won this one, and then he wins another one, then we see that Bernie can get that momentum back. So we have to win the next 1 or 2. I don't see people, the regular average American sticking with Bernie Sanders thinking that he's going to lose this when Joe's taking it away. And so he's going to be a spoiler, right? I guess Bernie did take it, pretty far. Did he take it all the way to the convention? I think he did, didn't he? So he went to the convention all the way before. Joe's going to take it, and if they try to, coalesce all around Joe, I say bring it on. We can beat Liz Warren, Tulsi, and Joe Biden. But I like that conversation. That conversation means we got 3, somewhat progressives versus 1 neoliberal versus, 1 or 2 neoliberals in a whole flock of, or 1 or 2 progressives in a whole flock of neoliberals. Now, I do a little bit worry about the demolition derby. Will they all crash and burn? I don't think so. I think every vote for a progressive is a good thing, because look what happened with Pete and Amy and Michael Bloomberg. They got these delegates. Now they quit. Now they're, a power broker, and then they threw their votes to the neoliberal. I believe Tulsi would throw her votes to Bernie, and Elizabeth Warren would throw her votes to Bernie, too. So I'm okay with all them still being in there. And it's not that I'm okay with it. It's just that I don't see the logic, should they drop out now and then just let Bernie, get all those votes, or should they get delegates and then give those delegates to Bernie at the convention? I don't know. I mean, one way is more exciting. If they dropped out, then you only have one progressive voice, versus an onslaught of just neoliberal bullshit. So now we actually can have a reasonable conversation. We actually have a decent debate. So 6 states, okay? We got to focus, okay? Today is March 4th, and we need to march 4th into the bright light that is socialism. We need to march 4th into that good night. I don't know. March 4th, okay? So today's March 4th in 6 days, less than a week. Next Tuesday, Idaho, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, North Dakota, and Washington are all going to vote. Idaho, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, North Dakota, Washington. So Idaho, the potatoes, they got potatoes, and they're all about the potato. The Michigan, right, they have lead in their waters. Mississippi, there's a Confederate, deep South Joe Biden state. So fuck, yikes, what the fuck? Missouri, Mississippi, they both, spelled with M-I-S-S. It makes me nervous. North Dakota. Dakota, those are right-wingers too. Jesus fucking Christ. And then Washington State. So that means we're going to have to convince at least 5 of these motherfucking conservative states to vote for Bernie Sanders. So how the fuck are we going to do that? We have to win it. We have to win it no matter what. So we have to, you know, do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. By any means necessary. Knock on doors. Call people. You know, make videos. Insult. I think maybe I should insult Idaho and Michigan, all these states before the election. That way I'll say, look, either you're a right-wing piece of shit who wants to take this country straight down the hell, or you actually want to make America great, Mississippi. Mississippi, you going to go with your racist, right-wing, conservative, Republican roots? Jesus Christ, hey, the blacks in Mississippi, black people in Mississippi, are you so goddamn Republican and conservative that you're going to, you know, vote for the Donald Trump look-alike? You're going to vote for the neoliberal? You're going to vote for the one, you know, establishment neoliberal candidate lost in 2016. Why would you repeat that same mistake? If you're actually radical, if you're actually down with the revolution, if you think you need, you know, America needs change, you believe in honesty and truth, there's only one person in here that's been honest his entire life. Actually, we actually have an honest man in government. We actually got an honest man in government. So only one of these guys, right, has been honest, and only one of these guys we will get change with. Come on, black folks, I thought you know we need change. Black people, how are you going to be fighting against the revolution? You're going to fight against the revolution? Against it? You don't think we need change? You don't think we need... Jesus. So, Mississippi, if you're not a right-wing, low-life piece of shit, you're going to vote for Bernie Sanders. If you're just as bad as, you know, the white supremacist Republican pieces of shit, go with Joe Biden. You fucking dumb fucks. God, could you imagine if Mississippi actually voted for Bernie Sanders? People would start to talk good about Mississippi. There's actually hope. There's hope in Mississippi. Can you believe it? If that actually happened, North Dakota, Michigan, all these states. You know how much love I got for Vermont? You know how much love I got for New Hampshire and Nevada? These are the, you know, battle-born state, live free or die state. Vermont is one of the greatest states. Colorado, Utah, they're seeing the revolution and they're embracing the revolution. So you got Utah, you got Vermont, New Hampshire, Nevada, Colorado, and California. So you got the big, you know, motherlode, you got the big enchilada, you got the whole, you know, the gold chest. The gold chest at the end of the rainbow. Uh-oh. What's going on?